Hey guys, and welcome. Hang on, I might have started a bit early. Hey guys, and welcome to another FSX live stream. So today I'll be flying from Alicante in Spain to Kaunas in Estonia. So flight time could be a fairly long one, I will say. Well, it's predicted at 3.5 hours. At least that's the designated flight time. Could take a bit longer, could take a bit shorter. Depends on the flights for that. Anyway, so yeah, we'll get the aircraft set up and get ourselves ready to depart, shall we? Let's head into the cockpit and start up the setup, shall we? Right, so go to the FMC, make sure I sort it up first. So FS actions, go for fuel first. We are taking 10994 kilos of fuel. Yeah, show for half a tank, that's fine. Return. Payload didn't FS passengers. Let's go to FMC and set up the aircraft. So first things first, position information. Set up the RS. We are at Kaunas, so not Kaunas, Alicante, which is Lima Echo Alpha Lima. Put that in. And we're going to remove you. And we are at gate, I'm not sure what gate this is, but put the aircraft position in. And hopefully the flight displays will then come on. Set up the route, so Lille to Echo Yankee Echo Alpha. Stick that in. Not in database. Right, I'm going to get company route in then, hang on. Yeah, cancel that. Lille to Echo Yankee Echo Alpha. Stick that in. Invalid entry. Hang on, what's Kaunas then set itself up for? So if I go to go to airport. If I then go into Kaunas, it believes it's actually Echo Yankee Kilo Alpha. Echo Yankee Kilo Alpha, try that. Echo Yankee Kilo Alpha, stick that in. Right, it recognises it. Which means our company route, and I'll actually do it the manual way, may not work. Oh nope, it has done. Right, I might have just input that in wrong, so let's get aircraft separate to go. So flight number, we are FR9113. 9113, stick that in, and runway today we'll be departing from, according to active sky, will be runway 10, so I'll stick that in. There we go. Activate that, execute. Let's go for position information, so actually will also be a time to load the passengers while I get the centre of gravity correct. So done fuel. If I go to display capture. Okay, I deleted something there, I'm not sure. Anyway, carry on. So we will enable weight update, and here we go. So we are carrying, right, fuel economy. We're carrying 155 passengers today, according to virtual Ryanair, and cargo. We're only carrying 1665 pounds fuel. So yeah, it's very bit empty aircraft this. 1665. You get to 17. There you go. 1665. That's fine. We will then go for destination. Kaunas International in 3.5 hours. Set destination.
Destination set.
And we will then go for a real-time load of 2 minutes. That's fine. V numbers will do within the FS passengers. Sorry, the PMDG. Here's a passenger list if you're interested. So yeah, fair few people on board today. 155, fair few families I will say. I'll start flights. And we get the aircraft set up now, shall we? So go back into FSX. Let's bring it back to the side. Passengers now boarding. Let's get the aircraft set up. So ZFW reserves is 0. Cost index, we're using cost index of 6 today. And we are cruising at 360, 36,000 feet. Winds are at 266,038. 266/038. Looking good, we'll execute that. Go to the next setup and takeoff information. So we use 10 degrees of flaps. Centre of gravity over 5.74 percent degrees, sorry, and trim 5.74. So bring that down. Welcome to stream, Tyler Seaton. How are you doing? There we go. Restream chat has just disappeared, so I can't see chat anymore. Just bear with me. There we go, much better. And other than that, I believe we are mainly ready to go now. So passengers are 35 seconds till they're finished boarding. And otherwise, yeah, so we are now ready to set up. So if we go for departure, runway 10, any SIDs we can use. Yeah, not going to be that one. Raise. Let's try that. Nope. Let's try that. There you go. Passengers loaded. Not that one. Let's try that. There we go. That's a good SID. Perfect for us. So we will execute that. Go to legs. And where... Okay, doesn't even finish. That's fine. Altitude's been sorted. All looking good. 7,000. Back down to 5,000. Instead, I'll go and maybe put that as once. There you go. 16,360. Just make things a bit easier for me. Execute that. There we go. Oh, it's going to Alicante on Tuesday. Fair enough. I'm also hoping for the actual Ryanair pilot, who also watches these streams as well, to appear at some point. It would be quite cool. So yeah, set our departure. SID. Passengers now boarded. We can set the aircraft up ready for takeoff. So it's the proper lighting. So logos, anti-collision. Cruising at 360. Set that up here. Fuel pumps active. Hydraulic pumps on, your dampener on, and in a moment actually on the heats. There you go, your dampener on, anti-ice on, and that should be the main setup of the aircraft ready to go. Service free interphone off. Aircraft knows where it is now, that's fine. Right, so turn on the strobes. And let's get the APU started up. Just take a moment to do that. Otherwise, there you go. Yeah, APU's now starting up. Wait for that to stabilise. And today we should have no tower, I don't think. There's some tower on the opposite side of Spain, but otherwise, we should be avoiding that one for the majority of the flight today. Right, so make sure the APU is turning on, that's fine. Let's get the stairs and stuff sorted out. So, FS actions, ground connections. Did I set parking brake, or does the clock start ticking down straight away? Yeah, that's fine. So yes, raise the stairs and so forth, so ground power will keep that on until APU's on. No, it's not this menu then, it's FS actions, doors. Close the air stairs and close the cargo door as we are now loaded. Next thing will be ground connections though once we start up the APU. Also, I'm a bit 50-50 about how FSX will be holding up today. I mean, flew a bit yesterday after streaming and it was a bit off, like, to the point that it wouldn't load any scenery during the majority of the flight, so I'm hoping it's going to hold up today. But I've got a feeling it may not do it. So fingers crossed, doesn't basically destroy the entire flight. Anyways, APU is on now, so if we go for pushback, we can do that in a moment. Departing runway 10, so we are going to push back to the left. 90 degrees, turn nose left, and once we're ready to push back, we will do so. That goes to 250. No VCP, I'll set that in a moment. That can go up to 360. There we go. Flight direction come on. Let me get the V speeds again. So that's under menu. Hang on, menu FMC. Go for. Nope. Index, takeoff. There we go. Bring up the V numbers. Back to menu. Back to FZ actions. Pushback, and I believe we should now be ready to go. Make one last check. That's fine. Strobe set. That's set. Yeah, let's start pushback, shall we? So again, no tower. Let's go. Start. Releasing parking brake. Okay, it's already been released. And there we go, now start up engine 2 in just a moment when it starts pushing us back. There we go. And there you go, we're now getting pushback, so we'll start with engine 2. Once it hits 3, we can start up the fuel flow. You should just switch to 122.8, actually Unicom as well, that's always useful. 122.8. And engine 2 can start up. There we go, crew announcements. Now start up engine 1. And in a moment we're going to be able to start up engine 1. Pushback is coming to an end now, that's fine. And start up the fuel flow for engine 1. Parking brake set. There you go, both engines are now on. Close that, bring power to both engines. AP can come off. Pack switches can come active. And flaps we can lower down to 10 degrees. Otherwise, all's looking good. Alright then, so we'll wait for the pushback to move out of the way, then we'll taxi down to runway 10. We top down, make sure there's a second taxi we could possibly use. Yeah, that'll be our direction. So, turn on the taxi lights. And let's go down to runway, shall we? So, parking brake off. And increase throttle. Although, he's unfortunately gone for the awkward position of blocking my path. We'll just have to go around him, won't we? There we go, so right hand here, taxi to the end of the runway, and we'll be ready to depart. Yeah, runway 10 as opposed to runway 28. And which way is he going? Is he heading towards me or is he heading away from me? Preferably away. Nope. Alright, one of us is going to have to move, and generally it would be you. Unfortunately though, the FSX default ground vehicles and AI are a bit dumb, So it looks like I'm going to have to be the one who goes around you. Thank you very much, catering vehicle. There we go, now leaving Alicante. You got the have it in Spanish, don't forget. We are in Spain right now. And yeah, we'll then leave from Estonia to Kaunas. Flaps set, lights set, all looks good. Set to reject takeoff. Is that a no entry, or is this where we can start lining up for the runway? That is a no entry, so we'll carry on. And yeah, we'll take the, yeah, going right to the end of the runway for this one then. Right to the end of the runway, get a long run up and depart. Here we go. We'll take this first one here. Just pause at this spot here. And then set the aircraft ready to depart. So, don't think there's any other aircraft nearby. We'll just announce that we're departing just in case there's someone landing. So, we are departing runway 10, Lille. Right, so switch over to landing lights, taxi lights off, one last check in case we've not messed anything up, and let's increase the throttle. Set a SID, so we should be alright for departure. Let's go. So yeah, we will have a co-pilot's call out on the PMDG itself. Otherwise we'll start our takeoff roll, and I think the yeah, crew announcements will just cut. So spot up the engines, and let's go. There you go, yeah, announcement will just cut.
60 knots.
Rotate. Bit quiet that, fair enough. Anyways, positive climb gear up.
Gear up.
Set the auto throttle. Increase flap by 1. And set up the autopilot. So, autopilot on. LNAV and VNAV. There we go. Now leaving Alicante, heading for Kaunas. Flight time, another 3 hours 19 predicted. We could get a little bit earlier, depending on the actual flight. We'll see how it goes for us. Check one thing quickly. ACARS, that's fine. Make sure weather's set as well. There we go. Otherwise, yeah, that can now set to off. Aircraft's in the air. And there we go, we are now leaving Kaunas. So again, flight time's about 3 hours. Should be half decent as well for us. So, as I said, fingers crossed FSX should be alright, but yesterday when flying, it chose not to load half the scenery for me. So, in a way that was quite scary. But it should be alright. Don't think there'll be any issues because I did have a look at it and I did fly later on. With it loading up quite nicely. So yeah, come up to
Altimeter.
10,000 feet. Actually set to not inches, HPA. And again, once it comes to 10,000 feet, turn off the landing lights, and then it's letting the aircraft just control the rest of the flight for us. So let's bring back chat, see what you guys are saying over there. Absolutely nothing. It was going to be a slow day today. Fair enough, it is Sunday, so don't expect too many viewers. Anyway, we'll just carry on flying, so yeah, that's fine. Coming up to 7,000 feet. The Spanish coast to our left. That we can enjoy. And yeah, behind us is going to be Alicante. Again, 3 Mesh X, there's so much extra like minor detail and simulator, so I do really like it. Much nicer than the FSX default, basically all flat ground. 3 aircraft in the air, an A320, and then 2 Iberas, A320s. And otherwise, yeah, coming up to 10,000 feet now. And we will turn off the landing lights. Perfect. So landing lights can come off, and there we go. Thank you very much. Just check smart cards in case that's all fine. Looking good for me. So yeah, started at 5:59. We departed 6:02. Yeah, that's fine. Right, rise of superior flight sim world is FSX. What do you mean? What do you mean? Can you fly jets in Flight Sim World? Do you have this nice scenery? Actually, no, scenery is exactly the same in a way, but 3 Mesh X is high quality ground mesh, more mountains and stuff. There you go. Do you get that nice little rock cliff in Flight Sim World? Or do you get a jet, as I said, in Flight Sim World? Could you do this flight? No? No VATSIM either? Shocking. Absolutely shocking, guys. Come on. I can have way more. So can I. So can I. Except I'm now flying over water, so there is no need for auto-gen. Actually, though, that is true. It's GPU rendered, unlike this, which is on a single. Well, FSX tries to run on a single core, but there is a way you can change the config to on multi-cores. But yeah, you are right on that one. And again, don't forget this simulator is 10 years old. This is 10 years old and when you're flying as well, so of course you're not going to exactly have the most detail in this. At the time, Microsoft were also running away with the competition as well, so they didn't need to put the biggest stuff into it. I mean, like X-Plane now, fair enough, that's probably the best in terms of default aircraft and systems, but just overall, what do you expect really? What more do you want? Let's see what traffic we've got. So we've got a A320 Thompson, or Thomas Cook TCX. You've got 2 Iberia A320s, got one here and one here. You've then got a 737-800 Ryanair, who is also coming to land. You see you got his spies out as well. So he's coming to land within Spain, just after we departed ourselves. Alright, let's go to, hang on, passenger adrenaline fear for turbulence, that's fine. Let's go to active sky, let's have a look at the route, shall we? So if I go to display capture, There we go. Right, so lock to aircraft. There, so just departed Lille. Just departed Alicante. And yeah, this is our route. So smart cards gave me a different route, just a bit rubbish. So we'll fly this one instead and head up towards here. So we'll be landing in Alicante in about, well, this puts it at 4 hours 32. This puts it at 3 hours 12. So I hope we get a bit quicker. Watched last video, Santa to Rzeszów. Was that a live stream or was that a extra video? I don't actually remember. Have a look at that one. But yeah, Santa to Rzeszów was also another flight. Inbound for... Oh right, okay, so yeah, someone else is landing nearby. Right, draw your Santa to Rzeszów. Ah, right. That one. Yeah, that was an interesting flight. Microburst, and that was actually my first time. That was streamed the day after I got the NGX, so I had no idea what I was doing in it. The flight systems and so forth. May have collapsed the landing gear on touchdown, possibly. So yeah, today we're flying Alicante to Kaunas. So taking us out of Spain, over northern Italy, through central Poland, and arriving in Lithuania. You have your own opinions on simulators, but with FSX, I mean, I like FSX mainly because I've got hundreds of quid worth of add-ons on here, which I'm not going to throw away anytime soon. I do like my VATSIM as well, which is not compatible with Flight Sim mod as of yet. And just overall, me personally, I prefer my FSX. Still prefer the kind of light setup to it as well. But again, that's all opinion based. There you go. Seatbelt sign has come off now, and there we go. So we are cruising past 22,000. The flight level 220. Actually, she said that's a standard a while ago. There we go. Little aircraft nearby to me. Hang on. She might set up TCAS quickly. There should be something else I should have done earlier. TCAS test. Because it looks like we may be crossing path. No, that's not me though. Right, I'm here. Yeah, trying to just quickly find me on the VATSIM systems. There we go. So yeah, we may cross paths with another aircraft later on over on VATSIM. Have a look, shall we? Otherwise, it's one of these aircrafts. There's just two of them in close proximity to one another. But yeah, that could be miles away, to be fair. Past 25,000, Liebe descending, who's that? Mon22, yeah, it's a bit too far away, can't see him on that. Otherwise he's now departing himself, departing or arriving. Let me check the message quickly. He is descending. Because if this is like you're trying, does it? Again, that's because you're using your rubbishy default aircraft. Get a decent payware and you'll be alright. Yeah, engine's the same. The main thing is with with Flight Sim Mod, they've now got a different system in place. They've got AccuFuel fuel built in, so AccuFuel fuel gets some like better flight dynamics, puts it into the simulator. Something that FSX can get as an add-on. Otherwise, yeah. So yeah, how you guys doing? Anything I can do to stream make it more enjoyable or to like bring a bit to life? Like I said, today's a bit slow, I will say. Yesterday I got some decent, like, high number of views, I will say. I think I'll stream at a basically peak time. Right now it's Sunday evening. No one's doing anything at the moment, so yeah, I don't think I will expect too many viewers today. But we'll see what happens as the flight goes on. And it shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. Flight time's got at least 3 hours to go. See what Active Sky says about it as well. 4 hours 24, yeah. We may be delayed in this flight, so we'll see what happens. Could be delayed, depends on what the flight time will be. As we are now heading towards Italy. I wonder what airport that is. In fact, I can find out for you. If I go follow the flight plan, just goes across Poland. That airport is... oh, it's Ibiza. Hang on, so there might be 2 other aircraft in the area as well. Hang on, Active Sky, so we've got Ryanair and Ibiza 03. There's the Ryanair who's coming to land. Look, there I am. You can see my contrail. That's me at the top there. And the Ryanair, sorry, the Ibiza 003. There you go. You can also see me as well, the contrail. Again, love that sim. So this is a real person. This is a real person flying within FSX or X-Plane. And basically, if you don't know what VATSIM is, it's basically like a multiplayer server, professional multiplayer server, which lets you connect and fly with voice-active air traffic control if there's one available, and so forth. So if I look down at the airport, oh yeah, there you can see him as well. So you can see him coming into land. And then maybe the Ryanair, the guy out in front. Possibly not, actually. I'm not sure what a Ryanair is. Well, we may have to go around if they're coming at the same time. No, can't tell. Let's go to him as well. So, Ryanair is... Yes, that was the Ryanair I was looking at. And just behind him, if he gets on the runway off in time, he'll be able to land as well. Pride of Scotland, this one. Because, you know, the Irish airline. Likewise, he may also have different scenery to me, so he may like land off the runway or go on the grass, opposed to taxi. But again, that doesn't really matter too much. That's just default scenery in general. Right, so yeah, I'm up above him somewhere. Let's watch his landing, shall we? Okay, it's missed touchdown zone. Yeah, no, sorry, that's touchdown zone. He has missed it anyway. This could be a floater, unless he's using again X-Plane, which is a possibility. And touchdown. Yeah, he'll be fine. Plenty of runway left. Decent landing. Bit off the touchdown zone, that's fine. And Ibiza 003 is just behind him. I am now out of view because my chemtrail has disappeared. And there you go, he's not going to touch down, assuming the Ryanair gets off the runway in time. And yeah, I think it may also have slightly different scenery. But we'll see if they go taken off autopilot now on manual control. And right, Ryanair's still on the runway. He's going to touch down anyway. Ooh, it's going to be a bit of a heavy landing actually. It's going to be a horrible landing. I know, pilot has just taken care of that last second. Ooh, no, that wasn't a great landing at all. Not a great landing at all. Negative Ryanair has left runway as well. It's nice to slow down, I guess, because he's taken out all the speed going down. But, yeah, not the nicest landing in the world. Passengers would have felt that. Anyways, let's carry on our flying, shall we? The airport will be long behind us now. Alright, virtual cockpits. 34,000, another 2 to go. To flight level 360. Yeah, very much no dive landing that. Not sure if we can count that as a landing, more of a crash. There's TFC SU from Salmon. Yes, he's taxiing to gate now. Otherwise, all should be alright for us. So yeah, we are now coming up to cruising altitudes. 36,000, 360. Should be fine. Yeah, well, oh yes, welcome to stream Adrianic Finney. Fine doing it, I'm finally doing Alicante to Kaunas, just for you. As I know you requested this flight for the last couple of days now. Yeah, 809, not too bad. Wouldn't mind that getting a bit higher. Back to 3,400, yeah. That was a while ago, although the recent what's it? X-Plane, not yet. X-Plane was a bit alright, so that gave me a little boost. But it was the Flight Sim mod stuff that released. That's when my channel really got a massive boost from it. Especially with these like little modding videos about how to add scenery and how to add your own aircraft, which I actually got a shout out from Sim UK. I have thanked him for that, and so forth. So yeah, no problem. Ryanair kind of requested this flight, so fine doing it today. And then after that, we're flying to London Luton Airport from Kaunas, which I'll do over the next couple of days. Not sure if I'll stream tomorrow. I may not stream, depending on my time. See what happens. Yeah, Flight Sim Mod did a lot of good for my channel, I will say. If I do a quick search for Flight Sim Mod, like you said, my channel does appear quite high up. Welcome to stream, Matthew Keogh. How are you doing? Yeah, do a search for Flight Sim Mod, you get my jet aircraft video, and eventually if you scroll down enough, you also get my how to add your own scenery and stuff to the simulator. There you go, a couple of camera views around PMDG. Go rate people's landings. May be worth doing that. And do we have anyone else landing at the moment? Quick get to game map. So I'll show you what's going on here. Hang on, set a message. Alright, just taxiing to gates. See if I quickly go over to display capture. How about that? There we go. So we are here now. Alright, maybe a few landers here. Monarch 226 and LH89. Yes, this is FSX. 7 viewers, that's actually quite small. I've had times where I get up to like 20 viewers. So forth. Right, so the Monarch's coming up to landing. Yeah, yesterday I had about 20 viewers in the stream. It's quite decent. Not all of it. The PMDG I paid for, and a fair bit, but like I said, flightsim.com were the reviews for. Whoops, now generally do quite nice for me. Right, so yeah, the Monarch coming to land, And there was a departing aircraft as well. Oh no, he's just... Whoa, what's going on there? What is that Ryanair doing other than cutting across a runway, a live runway? That was a bit different. Would I recommend FSX? Yes and no. Basically, depends what you're really looking for in the flight simulator. If you want like your easy flying, decent, customized, yeah, there you go. Only if it's on sale. Yeah, if you like what you get as default, then X-Plane is probably what you're gonna enjoy the most. With like your high quality realism in every single aspect. If you like general aviation, so you don't like jets, rather have your proper like propeller aircraft, and sure go for Flight Sim World. If you like your what's it called, like your jets, like easy to fly, not too hard to do, then sure get FSX. It really depends on what you want in a simulator. Do you want super realism or slightly laid back? You say that, but FSX still has a majority of players. Using the SteamDB stats, FSX will get around 6,000 players a day. X-Plane 11 reaches about 1,000 players a day, and well, no one knows the complete stats for P3D and Flight Sim was about 200 players a day. You don't have to put on lots of add-ons. That's your choice, really. Depends what you want. So I'm gonna put down there. And where's this Ryanair end up? Let's see. Right, he's gone back on the runway again, cutting. You know what? I'm actually asking what he's doing. Hey, RYR. What's his tail number? RYR 88PT. 88 Papa Tango. Where on earth are you going? I mean, again, he's cut across a live taxiway. Cut across a live runway during departure. He's just going through no man's land. Right, looks like he may reply to our message, actually. Let's see what he says. Frank got X-Plane 10, and when it's default, not best looking. X-Plane 11 improves on that. I have lost all control over the aircraft. I have no clue what's going on. Yeah, caught you cutting across a live runway with a departing aircraft on my live stream. Winky face. Yeah, again, if you're getting FSX, wait for it to go on sale. That's generally the best time for it, when it's on sale. Paying full price, not worth it anymore really these days. Likewise, compare like other sites as well, possibly like G2A or other key sites like that. What specs do I have? What does he actually? Yeah, good point. What specs do you have as well? Because if you're running it on Potato, then good luck running anything on FSX. Cool, thank you very much. Actually, this was on 811 now, actually. 811 subscribers. That's a nice number for us. Apologies, you ran off the end of the runway during landing. I have no control over it. Don't worry about it. Nope, not that one. Don't worry about it. So yeah, Matthew Kyo, what specs do you have? Lowest price FSX gone for, I believe it was like a $5. Back was like a 75% off sale or something. Just wait for a sale. If you get it on any sale, it should be alright priced. And just get yourself a bargain. In fact, I can show you what's the cheapest it's gone for if I go over to SteamDB. Flight Simulator X. That one. Right, I'll show you how low it's actually gone for. So if I minimize that and go over to display capture. There we go. Right, so cheapest it's gone for. Right, current price, you're probably looking in pounds, so go 19.99. And the cheapest it's gone for, it should tell you on this site. Prices. Okay, price history to go. Cheapest to go. Something going like 70% discount, so $7, $7, $7, so forth. So yeah, cheapest price it will be around for $4 at this point. $4.99, 80% off. That's fine. So yeah, you can get yourself a decent price on it. It's no problem off of Steam. The last sale when it went to cheapest was on the 16th of January. Unless you live in Russia, then Russia you'll get it cheapest at $7.44 equivalent. Anyways, back to the flight, shall we go? Amazon £12 disc. You could get this. I'd stick to FSX Steam Edition, because Steam Edition does generally go for a slightly better optimised in a way. It's generally slightly better optimised. Wait, Republic of Ireland or Northern Ireland, because one uses the pound, one uses the euro. They don't have Steam Edition on disc. I can tell you that for a fact. There's no such thing as Steam Edition on disc. And yes, Steam Edition does also have its built-in Steam multiplayer after GameSpy, which used to be on default FSX, shut down. So that's why there's no more player on that for a long while to come. Yeah, if you're getting FSX, the only option you've really got these days is Steam Edition. Right, Republic of Ireland here, looking at it in euros. Yeah, wait for a good sale, it should be alright. Right, Thompson here has just gone for a fence, although he's using different scenery to me, so in reality he's on a taxiway. 737 has departed. Is that a different one? No, it's a different one if it's by EasyJet. And then we've got an A321 who isn't appearing, so it's going to use that as a default model. Yeah, so I changed that to CRJ, but never did in the end. Anyways, let's carry on our flights. Is it? I've not been to Republic of Ireland, so I wouldn't know, to be fair. Ah, right, okay. Fair enough. Right, another 2 hours 50 planned arrival. Although, this puts us at a... Yeah, we're not going to get there in 2 hours, I can tell you that. It'll be a long flight. 3 hours 57, and that's racing the time. No, Amazon do sell... Hang on, let me Google that myself. It's not going to be fake. I believe they do sell Steam keys. They do sell Steam keys on Amazon as well. Hang on, FSX on Amazon. FSX Deluxe Edition. Are you looking at... Oh yes, FSX Steam Edition. PC, Amazon.co.uk. Yeah, it's not a CD. This is a Steam code. So you buy it and it'll email you a Steam code. Have a look. This game at Windows 10. Don't care about that. Yeah, they'll email you a Steam code. It's not a CD. Don't worry about that. There you go, go to description, scroll down to where it says box contains, there you go, Steam digital download card. Ah right, okay, so they give you a box, and then there's like a piece of paper on the inside which has a code on it. So there's no CD, they get a box, and on the inside it says Steam digital download card plus manual. So no, you're right actually, there is a box with it, they just put a piece of cardboard in it with a Steam code. Just had to Google that. What interesting we're doing that then, literally giving you a box. So if it's cheaper on Amazon and there's free delivery, actually your Amazon delivery will be a good choice if you don't mind waiting like a couple of days for it to arrive. Although yeah, always check for a sale. Steam sales happen basically every single week now, so you'll be fine. Right, so you're heading towards Italy now, though it's not yet visible on the horizon. And yeah, flight time should be too bad. And it's really down to your choice. What do you want in the thing? But yeah, if you get it on Amazon, if you don't want to wait for a sale, buy it on Amazon. The Amazon people get it on sale, sell it at medium prices, gift codes. Oh, if you're running on a laptop, then don't bother, don't worry. It's not going to run on a laptop, I can tell you that for a fact. What type of laptop is it? What year did you get it? How old is it? Because FSX and laptops don't exactly go hand in hand. They can do. I mean, I've got a... no. I don't even know what it's called. Hang on, I've forgotten. I've gone mind blank. Yeah, I've got a Inspiron 15, which I used back at college, and actually ran FSX half decent without any add-ons, so it is possible to run on FSX. It really depends on what type you've got. Just go ask for the brand. You ask for the brand and model, then you'll generally get a decent response. You got it at Christmas. Do you know the name of it? Is it a Dell? Is it a HP? What type of laptop is it? And if it's a HP, then return it. Yep, take it back to store, you don't need it anymore. Do you know the name of it? What name of it? What type of HP is it? I don't even know any HP brands, you have to Google this for me, but what type of laptop is it? What model number is it? Alienware is actually Dell, not actually is it? I believe Alienware is Dell, not HP. I may be wrong though. Yes, Alienware is owned by Dell, not HP. I think. I actually really don't know. Come on, Google, help me out. Yeah, Alienware is an American hardware subsidiary of Dell. I remember because Alienware used to be a decent company, and back at the time they were absolutely amazing at gaming laptops. Then Dell bought them out, and it's still alright, but nowhere near as good as they used to be. That's things, scratch cards. Yeah, I remember this clip. Basically, a flight attendant named Fernando on a flight started making the Ryanair scratch cards the most exciting thing in the world. Well, that's useful to know. It's very useful. Basically, if you can't find the system specs, then we're not sure if you can even run on your laptop or not, FSX. The problem with HP, they make rubbish laptops. HP are generally quite overpriced, and the hardware inside them isn't too good. Dell are generally quite better in terms of price and what they've put into it, so my Inspiron 15 cost about £400, and it was an i7 processor, terabyte hard drive, hybrid hard drive, and so forth. Yeah, here goes Oblivion, giving the steps how to find his details. So yeah, this PC, right-click properties, and it'll tell you the stats. Here we go. On the back it says model and yes. What's the model number? Tell us, please. We'll help you if we can. Model of your laptop is, drum roll please. Boy, hang on. HP 15-BA079 SA. Your laptop is a... Oh, that genuinely is the model number. Ouch. It's an A62. Right, looks like HP aren't exactly good at naming their laptops either. HP 15-BA079 SA. Next time you go to Curry's PC World, ask for that. No, do not ask for that. Hang on, let's look at the specs on it. It's actually got decent reviews, so I can't blame them. 5 stars. So it's got an AMD A6 APU. Yeah, it's not exactly a gaming laptop, it's very much more of a standard use laptop. You mainly use it for browsing, maybe light photo editing. It's basically like a simple work laptop. Specification, here we go for the full specs. It's a, no, don't want bundles. Check the Can My PC Run It websites. We don't need another number, that's what you needed to know. Can you, yeah, Sublivion, can you go into Can My PC Run It? That's also not a good test to see if FSX will work for him. 4 core, 2 GHz. Let me check my Inspiron's stats. So yeah, my laptop specifications are... Yeah, I've got a Core i7 5500U, so decent laptop core, 8 gigs of RAM and a terabyte hybrid hard drive. So built-in graphics, Intel HD, but otherwise the actual system's decent and it can run FSX quite lightly. There you go, DDR3 RAM, 8 gigs of RAM. It's not too bad. But your HP does seem a bit underpowered, so don't expect to run FSX on. Do you have a desktop computer? Then anything can run FSX on desktop, but not on laptop really. You have to have certain computers. Is he even still here, that Matt guy? Or has he disappeared? Oh, there he is. Yeah, maybe check Can My PC Run It? That's also another good indication to whether or not the game will be able to run or not. Otherwise, let's quickly check the ASCII map. I'll check in the landing. We have an approach. Here we go. 395. Ryanair 395. Oh no, okay, it's above an airport, but he's not actually landing himself. You're just cruising, you're cruising, and you're also cruising. TUI flight. Fair enough, nothing too interesting right now. So we'll carry on flying, and we'll Top of descent's going to be miles away. It's going to take forever. In fact, active sky 16. Top of descent is in... top of descent is in 3 hours 24 minutes. So yeah, majority of the flights are still to go. We're not even nowhere near halfway. Otherwise I can now probably sit back and just relax a little bit myself, because the aircraft is on autopilot, which will take care of the majority of the flights. What do you mean awkward silence? No, it's more the whenever things get a bit quieter. Whoops. Yeah, monitoring my own stream from my phone as well. Love motorbikes as well. Always outside. And we've got 5 views on stream right now, which is it's below average. Below average, but otherwise it's alright. Yes, believe me, can you guide him through can my PC run it? That's probably the best way to tell if he can run FSX or not. Otherwise, hang on, copy that. Right, here's the link. Oh, haven't you? Fair enough. Basically, it's a program which checks automatically if your PC can run any game, any whatever. Basically, go to the sites. There should be an option on there which lets you. There you go. Go to the website. Go to that link I posted in chat. Then click on "Can you run it?" and it will then automatically detect if you can run the simulator or not. Basically, whenever you're buying a game, you should always refer to that site, because it will tell you in a definite yes or no answer, can my PC run it? Alright, so about halfway through the water bits. We'll soon then arrive in. We'll touch southern France, I believe, but will majority of it be flying across northern Italy and across. We've been streaming for over an hour now, and it could take a while. There you go. That's fine. That's not executable. Basically, it will just go through the setup. Can your PC run FSX or not? But yeah, we're flying for an hour now. Sorry, streaming for an hour now. We're flying for just under one. 53:49. So yeah, we departed at 45 minutes ago. We departed. A fair bit of time to go. I could probably even go downstairs and put my dinner in the oven at this time, but I think I'll save for the stream. Or I could, actually no, I could actually go downstairs and put dinner in. I could then cook dinner, come back here and finish it before we even get halfway across the flight at this rate. As we get coming up to waypoint Lumas, which will be a right turn, and it is just a direct waypoint to northern Italy. Oh, 2 dislikes. Probably the same usual people. Yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, do leave a like. It does help the channel out. Do also subscribe, the usual. Again, helps the channel out, gets the people going. CM flight level 180, November 163. Does it not work? Right, it's generally quite rare. No, it works on any PC because it basically looks at your own stats, but it should be alright. So yeah, I'm also streaming on Twitch as well. If those interested, I'm switching on both YouTube and Twitch. go, another passenger announcement. There we go. So yeah, basically it's a decent website which goes through all the games with you. There we go, so complete turn, we've got another left turn coming up. Slight adjustment in the course, going across the what's it called? Not flight path, air corridors, that's it. Quick adjustments in the air corridors, taking the next one along. Otherwise, nearby aircraft shouldn't be too many at this time. Welcome to stream, Rubik's Jeffrey, how are you doing? Jelly even, Jeffrey? Jelly, Rubik's Jelly, how are you doing? Ooh, you hacks, hacking the games while running it without minimum specs. How could you do this? I'm not too bad, not too bad. Went out this morning, went to Maidenhead, of all places, and yeah, came back home, set up the stream, and that's what we're doing right now. Give me 2 minutes, I'm going to set the oven on, and then I'll let that heat up, and I'll stick my dinner in the oven. And I'll probably eat it during stream. I'll tell you how good it is, don't worry. And if you're asking what it is, it'll be a ready meal from Asda, a ready roast dinner. Stick it in the oven, it'll cook for you. You know, the greatest meal in the world. So I'm going to turn on the oven to about gas master 6, and I'll teach you how to make a roast dinner during the stream, during the flights. Well, in reality, I'm a Ryanair. I should be at most eating a panini or a special macaroni and cheese, which is a special of every single flights. BRB. I am back. I have not abandoned you. So, yeah, oven's heating up, that's fine. Fuel warning lights come on, so you turn off the central tanks. I'm going to let the oven heat up for my dinner minute. So yeah, how you guys doing? All good so far? And if I can make the stream more interesting with, anything to make it more lively. Otherwise we are now coming up towards Italy. Sorry, hang on, check that. Italy or France? So yeah, come to Italy. Where you can see it at the front. Yeah, very faint. You can see it. Active Sky puts the cloud on it and it's alright. 72 months out of date. Yeah, better update it sooner than later. So yeah, coming over France now. Coming over Italy now, sorry. Northern Italy. Then we'll go over the Czech Republic, fly through central Poland, and then coming to land in Lithuania. Asus laptop. Better than HP, but I'd still prefer a Dell any day of the week. You have no Oblivion still here, or has he just disappeared? Fair enough. So, yeah, CPU speed 1 gigahertz. Yeah, good luck running anything on that. So is that all can your PC run it says? Is it that bad? It doesn't even show you the rest of the information. I feel like spraying the passengers with fire extinguisher. Actually, what day did it go? Expires 2014. Was that a 19? I can't tell. I think that's what I tried to do the texture. Make it look like a 4, make it look like a 9. I hope you mean 4 gigs of RAM. If that's 4 gigs of hard drive space, then please just get rid of it. 4 gigs of RAM is fairly alright. Don't think it's enough for FSX though, but 4 gigs can get by with. Oh wait, sorry, it's a different laptop. So yeah, 4 gigs in laptop, yeah, that's alright. Like I said, not the best, but you'll get by 4 gigs. Doesn't make a difference if I get space on my laptop. Depends on the hard drive. If it's an SSD, no. If it's a mechanical, yes, you probably will get a little bit of improvement. If it's a hybrid, then not so much. Yeah, because it really depends on where the data is stored on disk as well. The RPME disk, how many rotations per minute it makes. There you go. So now flying over Italy. Because we have it, yeah, infinite flights. Just don't bother. If you have, hang on. Yeah, infinite flights is a mobile one, isn't it? Infinite flights. No. Well, legit 45 over here. Private one. Not as good as my Premiere Carinado. And loved flying. Previous live stream. Yeah, live 45. Got to say, F18. Now that's interesting. Your gear's down, mate. But yeah, that's interesting. An F18. Hang on, where is he compared to me? He is legit 45. Is in front of me, crossing my path right now. To my to his right, just past the nose. You may see my contrail here. Otherwise, the F18 is 737. He is, where is he? Actually stalking other aircraft at the moment. So that's always interesting to see. British Airways, Boeing 73, S-Skids, the waypoints. There you go. F18 is just behind an A321 stalking him. There should be an A321 eventually in view, although he may be a bit out of shot. Anyways, go back to our own aircraft, shall we, and carry on flying. Graphics drivers. Honestly, I have no idea. It really depends on your graphics cards and your system. But if you have like an automatic installer, so I know Nvidia and what's the other one? AMD, both like automatic installers. Basically, what's your recommended graphics drivers? The most recent up-to-date one. Always has been, always will be. No possible way to get FSX on your laptop. You can do it, just don't expect to run it on max settings. Run it like medium, low. It is possible, just won't be the best in the world. X-Plane's no hope, so if you're doing anything, it has to be FSX for your system. And again, don't run the most graphics on it, keep it medium, keep it low, and you should be alright. And Flight Sim is also hopeless for you, so the only simulator you can physically run on that is FSX or FS 2004. Which actually for you, FS 2004 may actually do it. It's not the up-to-date one, but depends if you're doing multiplayer or not. Welcome to stream, Puma Gaming, how you doing? Thank you very much, respects to you too. Yeah, check your graphics driver, Rubik's. What kind of card do you have? NVIDIA or AMD, and what type of card? Flight Simulator itself, let's look at your channel, shall we? That's what you do. FSX, Beauty Christian Nova, Beijing, Hong Kong. Yeah, you do a few flights yourself. You part of any virtual airlines, any smart cards yourself, or just normal flying? What's the case I've got FS add-on? What would be the case if I've got add-ons to FSX? You could get add-ons. Again, they're going to be low quality and not the greatest. But you can run some add-ons because it's basically the same as the base game. DLH Virtual, not bad. DLH, yeah, that's fine. Sure it's not DHL, hang on. Or am I now going mad? Yes, DHL, I believe. Nope, you're actually correct. DLH Virtual. Did not know this one existed. Ah, it's the part off of Lufthansa, yeah. Fair enough. There you go, the tag sites. Founded 3rd September. We currently have also Austrian Lufthansa cargo. Yeah, fair enough, that makes sense. We'd want to get just a Ryanair and Aer Lingus onto it. If you're using default models, that'll be fine. If you're using the PMDG, you're hopeless. But then if you get a freeware one, then you should be alright to run the low quality F6 add-on. Thank you very much, Davut's Caddy. And Intel HD graphics, yeah, Intel HD graphics are generally alright. And you need space on your laptop. Right, so yeah, we are now entering Italy. There we go, now about to cross the border, about to cross the land even. And yeah, go flying over the boot-shaped country. So flying northern Italy, cut across the Czech Republic, fly across Poland, and then arrive in Estonia in 2 hours 18 according to FS passengers, although in reality, looking at active sky, we will be landing most likely in 3 hours 14, so yeah, we'll be a bit late for this unless we can somehow catch up time. How many aircraft comes default of FS6? I think it's like 25 different aircraft. In fact, go to cruise 360, hang on, let me just work out something quickly. Engine outputs, target speed's 236. If I can push that to maybe 265. No, not possible. Right, I'll check something quickly. Attitude, that's fine. Cruise attitude set. Legs. Can we get above 753 if possible? I believe it's an option somewhere. By the cost index. No, cost index is 6. I went to what SimBrief prefers, which was 60. Put that in, execute. 793, there we go, that's much nicer. Also a bit faster as well, so that'll do. Basically what you're doing is very hard, so yeah, no problem. I'll check, once I finish streaming I'll definitely check you out, Puma Gaming. Had a quick look at your things now, yeah, so you're in French. But now you also have to seem too bad. 4898 subscribers, so yeah, you're also right in my level as well. Again, in your case, basically keep on recording, keep on streaming, that's all you got to do really. Get your viewers, find people that want your content and you should be alright. Otherwise, yeah, your stuff doesn't look too bad. I'll give them a few watches later on. Got a list up, have 737's default, so I'll use them, that's fine. What country am I going to? I'm going to Estonia. So I'm going to Kaunas in central Estonia. Yeah, tips on trying to grow. Basically, just keep on recording, keep on uploading content. I mean, what am I on? 812 right now. I think you subscribers as well. That puts on me 813. Yes, it has. So 813, and all I've done is uploaded almost every single day for the last year and a half. Keep on uploading, get content people care about, and eventually you will grow to a decent size. Don't expect to be anything like, yeah, you want to be Collab someday. You know what? I'll consider that, definitely. Small channels, working together, it would work. Definitely would work. Hang on, give me 2 seconds to put my dinner in the oven. Because I'm also now flight crew, doing out dinner. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. That's 15 minutes. Yeah, stream for over a year. Stream for less than a year. So I've been doing this since April last year, April 2016. And yeah, 800 subscribers. Doing it less than a year. If you've got 400 and something subs, that's actually quite a good number for you. So just keep on doing it. Keep on doing it if you're passionate. Eventually, you'll get a decent number of viewers, decent number of subs. FS 2004 is the slightly older version, so it's the last version before FSX. But on an older system like yours, it should run a little bit better. But the only downside is there's no multiplayer for it. So that's the only downside. If you want multiplayer, FSX. If you don't want multiplayer and want a slightly easier program to run, you might do better with FS 2004. And sure, definitely will. Like I said, I've subscribed to you, kept you on the tab, and I'll definitely have a look at it at the end of the stream. There you go, you're now on 499 subscribers. One more, you're on 500. Have you Discord? Oh, is that you sent it to me this morning? Hang on, let me check my Discord. Go to friends, and... Was it you sent it to me this morning? Someone did. Anyway, if you haven't, hang on, you have my scores to me there every day, sure. No problem. Yeah, right to 500. I remember back when I was then. It was after 600 subscribers that I started doing well, but that's because Flight Sim World came out and I basically just started uploading videos based on that, and people liked my Flight Sim World stuff, aka I learned to break the game, or hack it as such, and basically got mods into it, which people found quite useful. Right, so I need a timer for 15 minutes. Actually, now I'm more like 14. Yeah, it's more like 11 minutes now. I have to put the meat and vegetables in the oven, and then that will be my roast dinner finished. Maybe let's see if we want extra Yorkshire pudding as well. As the homemade roast dinner or store-made one stick in the oven only comes with 3 roasted potatoes. Come on, guys. No, we're not exactly eating grand with a pre-made roast, but 3 is a bit small. Bring a table or something upstairs as well and just eat off of that. Get FSX and deal the graphics on medium graphics. Sure, no problem. Do let me know how that goes, Matthew. I'll stream basically every single day, and well, yeah, once you get it, let me know how it goes, see if it becomes useful or not. Anyways, how are you doing? Like, why say goes? Yeah, over northern Italy. The calm bit of the Alps heading towards south. France is over there, not too far away, and yeah, same we're going through the Czech Republic. And where's the main part of Italy? It just becomes the boot shape, as we all know. Welcome to the stream, Train Spotter. How are you doing? Brandon McLaughlin. How are you doing? Yeah, every Saturday and Sunday. So with me, so I have a whole series. So I'm not just FSX, I do other stuff as well. So Mondays and sorry, actually started a new series last week. Mondays were the subways. Tuesday is Euro Trucks. Wednesday is FSX, FS Passengers. Thursday is OMSI 2. Friday is Fractured Space. So I'm actually finishing that series next week. So last episode, and it's going to be a free day. Saturday I'll generally do live streams on. And Sunday we Rocket League, but I had extra time today as it's holiday, so I can do an extra stream every single day. Me again, do I have time for Minneapolis flights? And because you wanted me, was it just a VFR flying? You didn't have any destination, you just wanted me to take off from Minneapolis and fly around. If that's the case, I might even do it tonight. It's like a nighttime VFR flying. Yeah, you just do flight sims, so in a way that helps. I mean, you've got like Matt Davies and Frugal, who both focus just on flight simulators, although my channel's been more sold like Sim UK and Squirrel, who do like the majority of the simulators out there. Yeah, you got your like Frugal Sim, you've got Matt Davies, you've got a few others as well, don't know by name. You got Air Force Proud 95, actually another great one to look out to as well. Yeah, a fair few people to look at. Hang on, I'll keep yours saved. My own stream and keep an eye on that one, make sure it's alright. Minneapolis to New York City, right, actually think we write that down somewhere so I can remember. Minneapolis, back into FSX. What's the Sierra Delta 737? I can do that, no problem. Is it Kilo Mike Sierra Papa, Minneapolis? KMSP, yes it is. So which airport do JFK? Which airport do Delta fly to? Is it JFK? No, it's not. Delta Airlines, New York. Which one of the New York airports do they fly to? Okay, you fly from JFK and LaGuardia. Which airport do they fly to from Minneapolis? Is it JFK or LaGuardia? So if I'm doing it if I'm doing your flight, I'm doing it right. Which means the correct airport. So yeah, which airport is it? JFK or LaGuardia? Bucharest to Paris, not bad. I'm probably going for myself a Kaunas to London Luton. Although I'm going to, yeah, it's JFK, right, I'll do that. Flying to KJFK. Actually, another tip for you, Puma, as well. If anyone's like request flights, definitely do them because that's what brings you viewers in. So actually, I've finished that flight. I'm doing that flight today. So actually, next on my list is your Minneapolis flights. Yeah, Minneapolis to New York, JFK. That I might do tomorrow. So stay tuned for that one. And I'll squeeze in the Ryanair one at some point as well. But yeah, if you have any request flights, if your viewers are telling you to please fly from here to here, then do it, because that means they're coming back to watch. They need like word of mouth, bring more viewers in as well. So I know I had one guy as well who was like, no one's ever done my request before, can you fly this? I then did his flights, and he brought in a friend as well who then carried on. So yeah, request flights generally do quite well with the community. Yeah, that's a good system. Again, make sure that you got your viewers, make sure they come back. Generally works quite good. Let's see what's going on in the world right now. See if there's any aircraft coming to land. So you've got Mum got loads of Dell laptops, she's not using one of them, that's fine. And look at them in the order. Right, look around, see if there's any coming to land or if there's anyone departing. See. Not you, not you. Ooh, here we go. Ram 320. Let's have a look at you. You landing? Yeah, that's fine. Roll air Marok. Let's go watch his landing. He's forgotten his gear. Well, that might just be VATSIM messing up. We'll check. Otherwise, VATSIM generally does fly. You loading your landing gear? Again, I want to tell him, but at the same time, that may just be a visual glitch in that he may actually have his gear down. If he doesn't have his gear down, then landing's going to be more funny than it will be. Likewise, you may have the issue. I have a yoke system, the Takeoff yoke, although sometimes I'll just go for the Xbox controller, the cheap setup. Easiest to use if I need it. But yeah, I do have a Takeoff yoke and throttle system I can use, got access to. Right, also he may not land the runway, thing with VATSIM, because these are real people flying, so those who don't know VATSIM, basically like a major multiplayer server of real people flying around the world, so all these airlines here are real people. And yeah, I'm a bit 50-50 to this guy if he's got his gear down. Like I said, he may not land the runway, partially because you have different scenery, although just the setup of this landing looks quite interesting. Ram 320 on final runway 4. Hang on, Ram 320, checking your gear is down. VATSIM, your flights model doesn't show this. Flight visual model. There we go, he did lower his gear in the end. That was a bit of a late one, I have to say. Hang on, let me just go back on the stream if they actually went down or if he just... Yeah, he loaded his gear last second, a bit late. And there we go, now coming to land. And there we go, another aircraft coming into land in 4 minutes. Here we go. Bit fast down, that's fine. Missing touchdown zone, that's also average. And if he's touchdown, yeah, he's on VATSIM, is he? Yep, this guy's on, not VATSIM, he's on X-Plane. Yeah, otherwise, decent landing, Let's go back to our own aircraft, shall we? Where's she? We've got the F-18 still. Whoa! He's going to buzz the airfields. Or he's going to slam into the ground. Whatever. Some people like this all the time. We had one guy with Ryanair earlier in the stream, he just cut across the live runway at full speed. Got Gulfstream cruising, we've got Learjet cruising, a few private jet actually, again nothing as cool as my Premier A1, and otherwise yeah, just a few generic aircraft in the aircraft as well, in the area even. Anyway, let's carry on flying, shall we? And these guys have been caught on stream, so if you want to have a look at them if you want. Anyways, like I said, in about 2 minutes, 1 minute, I'm going to quickly go run downstairs, put my meat and vegetables in the oven to cook my dinner, and then we'll carry on flying. Yeah, we're now flying over continental Europe, so we should make a left turn soon, heading to the north. In about, okay, it's in a half an hour, we'll then cut across to the north. Hey, so it was lowered. Fair enough. Didn't. Fair enough. They did lower. On final. Very late on final. Good landing. BTW. And we'll leave it at that. How long to my destination? 2 hours, 1 minute, according to FS Passengers. Although, according to Active Sky... Whoa! Right, that's my alarm. Did not know it was that loud. 2 hours 48 till landing. Right, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to put my dinner in the oven. And we'll carry on flying after that. There we go, just come back. Right, looking forward to flying with you, man. Yeah, YouTube humour, should be quite fun. And you're in restricted airspace, please turn around or you'll be shot down. Not likely, because Northern Italy is open European airspace. And the F-18 has just disconnected, so that's no problem for me. Right, it's about 11 minutes. I'll go down to finish off my dinner. So yeah, let's have a look at the aircraft. I've got Ryanair Marok, who's descending into Italy. Again, got to love the FX blurries, the great scenery when he's loading it up. You've got a 777 in Royal Air Austria. Not heard these guys actually. We've then got Gulfstream 6. Sorry, Gulfstream 4. And a Learjet 45. Who's also on a bit of descending as well. How until Airstream ends? Stream will end in about, at most, 2 hours 45. That's at most. I'm hoping to get it within 2 hours, which will have increased the speed a bit, so that I can try and get there on time, because we're Ryanair, and we want to keep our on-time record. And my graphics are graphics sets to medium-high, generally quite high on some specs. There you go, yeah, 2 hours per arrival, that's when we're landing, and then I'll get maybe the 10 minutes on top of that for taxiing to the gate and going through the end-of-flight reports. We'll check my landing speed of feet per minute and so forth. By the way, yeah, the blue box on the left, that's FS passengers, another mod I've got, and it basically gives the in-flight stats and so forth. 0 viewers per man. 0 views on Twitch. I've got about 7 or 8 views on YouTube right now, because I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. Thank you for that, Guwana. Check me out on YouTube. That's where all the chat is going on. If you look on the in-games where I've got the chat screen on the top right, basically it's all YouTube there at the moment. If you're interested, guys, I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time because, well, YouTube I do my normal channel stuff, and Twitch actually had a fair few people ask me to go onto Twitch as well, make it easier for them. So do both at the same time. Why not? Don't have permission to increase your airspeed, we'll contact the FAA. Actually cleared out of tower, so airspeed was cleared. Which will increase the, will decrease the time it takes me to get there. I mean, I can always slow down the stream, slow down the aircraft down the stream, but that means it'll be streaming for at least 4, maybe 5 hours, which for me is a bit too long, and for you guys it would get boring. Then again, you guys can always quit and go somewhere else, whilst me, if I quit mid-flight, what does it say for me as a channel, really, does it? You have to pay to get new aircraft. Hang on, let's check if it's still working. Yes it is. Whoops. Microphone just fell off the stand. That's never a good sign. It was cheap from China, but for crying out loud, this may be an issue for me. I'd have to buy. There we go. Slot that in. There. Yeah, you can download free aircraft, you can pay for payer aircraft. The payer aircraft will generally be like higher quality and has more functions. So this is that's lock. This is a Payware 737 Coronado. Not Coronado, PMDG, sorry. Flying Coronado recently. This is a PMDG 737, which is a Payware. But there are plenty of free downloads as well off of some sites like flightsim.com, Simviation, and so forth. So yeah, it's a mix of both. Some are freeware, some are payware. You know, aircraft in the air is the the only other aircraft in the airspace is the Air Austral. Ah yes, the long texture loading times, also another thing with FSX. Got to love them. So I could download Ryanair for free. Yes, you can download plenty of Ryanair aircraft for free. TDS models generally the best one. They can get some for default aircraft as well. So yes, there's a Ryanair for free. Yes, there's Aer Lingus for free. Yes, there's most companies for free. If you can do enough searching for it. Likewise, you can always make your own aircraft. Yep, welcome back, Puma. How are you doing? at the microphone stand as well. Hope it's not going to collapse on me again. Yeah, it's got dinner also. So mine's in the oven right now. I'm going to have to bring up a table or something and eat that. PS Delta uses music when they're sitting. Roger that. I'll have a look for it in the setup. So I'll make a voice pack for it using FS Passengers, and they'll have like the actual flight crew in the back as well. Please tell me contacts. What's this? Oh right, okay, I'm just looking Facebook message at the moment. There's a thunder flash. There's a storm up ahead. Let me just quickly turn on the weather radar. Yeah, there are some clouds ahead of me. That could be a storm, which is, again, not what I want to be seeing. PS Delta's music. Gonna trust myself in getting it. Yep, good luck with that. Oh yeah, Silverhood, you had issues. I remember you said you bought it in Christmas and it never works for you. No, he used a HP laptop with AMD no, his laptop's not going to run X-Plane 11. Am I staff at VRYR? No, I'm not. I'm just a normal user. I'm staff of no virtual airlines, although I do know the British Airways guys, the guys at VBA. So yeah, I generally fly with two virtual airlines, VRYR and VBA, Virtual Ryanair, Virtual British Airways. So always worth mixing between the two. Right, loads of money at birthday. I had birthday to you, by the way. Want to get a flight simulator and then find it. Sure, get FSX. FSX will generally be the better one for your laptop. My Rocket League video for today is just uploaded. Flying instructor DLH for the Airbus. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, payware wise, my favourite one will be the PMDG 737, this one. And in terms of paywares, because I've also got a sponsorship with flightsim.com, so they'll give me like a few payware packs, and in return I'll review them for them. So yeah, actually another thing for you, Puma, find yourself a sponsorship. There aren't too many around for flight simulators, but there are some that you can possibly get. So flightsim.com came to me and said, would you like to do this for us? I said yes. And that came around on the 10-year anniversary of FSX, which was quite decent. But yeah, I like the PMDG 737, that's my #1 aircraft to fly. And other aircraft, I do have them just like DC-10, that's actually another great aircraft to fly, although not my favourites. Who else? Actually, because you're part of DLH, so when you get DLH to give you a sponsorship or something, contact their management, say, hey, if I like promote your airline, will you with this? Have I tried Prepare 3D? No, I cannot afford it. And to be fair, you don't really need it at all either. I mean, Prepare 3D is, so it costs like 60 quid, like a normal license. 40 if you're a student, sorry, 60 if you're a student, and like 120 if you're a normal person. But basically it's aimed as an industrial style simulator that you can use like a training tool for real life pilots. So that's one. Do you have Delta plane? Yes. If it's a Delta 737, even if I don't have one, it'll take me like 10 seconds to download and find one. Yep, no bomb today. Basically, as I arrived at Alicante last time, after I landed, got off the taxiway, started going towards the gate, and the aircraft just spontaneously combusts. That was a bit awkward. Yes, you have to get a license for Repair 3D, and I cannot afford that to save my life, so I'm not going to touch that. No, you don't need an FSX license. You can just go to the Steam store, get a Steam key and plug it in. You don't need a license. FSX is more of a user-friendly game kind of thing. Anyway, expect another alarm any moments now. We might sign to put my Yorkshire pudding in the oven. And yes, Delta Airlines 737 will be flying from Minneapolis to John F. Kennedy. Just for you. That'll be tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one tomorrow. Oh right, okay, fair enough. A lot of people want. How much is Steam key? Basically, your the one you found on Amazon's cheapest at £12. Yeah, there are a few flight sim. Again, just keep on looking. Again, your virtual airline, that's always the #1 place to look at. Get your virtual airline to help you. They're generally quite good. I mean, they've got your fan base already. Basically, say, hey, I've got a simulator channel. Would you mind putting my link on the front page or something? They'll happily show it or something. It's worth it if they're the managements. Right. Oh, wait, is it sunset? We could have a nighttime landing, actually. That would be quite nice for us. Haven't done nighttime landing in a little while, actually, so I'm prepared. Prepare 3D. Right, who likes Sims? I'd hope all of us on the stream right now watching and playing would enjoy Sims, otherwise it'd be a bit awkward for you guys right now. And yeah, no problem. Is it Ko or Kyo? I'm not sure how you pronounce that surname. Right, whoops. Right, that's my dinner almost done. I've got another 3 minutes after that. So yeah, don't worry about that, Matthew. Anyways, I'll be back in about maybe 2 minutes. That'll be the last part of my dinner ready. So talk to you in those moments. Back for 2 seconds so I can grab my dinner. Right, I'll leave you right back. I've subs. Thank you very much, Matthew. Alright, so Silverhood. Right. Not increasing simulation rates because I like flying real time. And if I quickly show you this, go over to OBS, display capture. Basically, it will rate my points. If I speed up time, it wouldn't be appreciated. I'll lose points for that. And there you go, glitching as well also happens. Glitch wipes out 2-hour flight. Yeah, don't worry. Actually, I've never had that before. I've never had a massive crash in my simulator. So I'll be sitting on the floor eating dinner. But let me go grab it out of the oven. So another 2 minutes and then I'll go grab that. And I am back. So, streaming and eating dinner at the same time. I'm actually sitting on the floor at the moment, it's not my chair, so I can actually reach the small table I've got, but hey, gotta do it sometimes, I guess. Again, apologies if you can't hear me properly, although my microphone actually move my chair out of the way. Table underneath the desk and move closer. There we go. Yes, I'm here. I've just had I just went and grabbed dinner from the oven. Get my orange juice from the windowsill. Just a little bit. Way. There we go. So yeah, how are you guys doing right now? It's better. It's a bit cloudy at the moment, it's a bit stormy here and there. Otherwise, the majority of the flight should be quite calm for us. And now I've got a roast, yeah, a nice Sunday roast, a true proper British Sunday roast to eat. And here's down to me eating on the microphone, which would be a bit awkward. But hey. What can you say, really? IVAC, hang on, what's that? The I'm part of VATSIM, nothing else really. It's really awkward this. I'm like, my microphone's right in front of my face. Floor on BM800. So it's on the microphone arm. Now sticking out from my desk by quite a bit. And actually, I have to duck underneath it to just grab my food. It's a bit awkward this. Yeah, proper English roast. So roast beef, Yorkshire puddings, roast potatoes, and a side of vegetables. ASTM air traffic controllers, yeah, I'm not part of that. Maybe I will at some point. I know that could also have a bit of potential for videos as well and so forth. Oh, there you go, nice scenes actually. My leftover wing. Actually, it's quite a nice scene. Hang on, we'll close the mini report quickly. A quick screenshot. It's on the right side actually as well. Right over wing. Yeah, it's quite nice as well. Some in the cockpit. I can then use like promotional stuff later on actually. Don't normally do screenshots, but some of this is just too nice, I guess, to get rid of. Right in there. Yeah, this Active Sky 2016 using Rec soft clouds and the freeware sky textures. Part of Netherlands division. Fair enough, not bad. So only IVAC or you like part of the VATSIM one as well, the traffic controller one. We're about the mini report as well. So F's passengers, information, toggle me display, and hide that. There you go. Thai curry. Not a massive fan of curry myself. Not a massive fan of curry. Don't like spicy food actually too much either. Spicy food's not my stuff. If you want, I'm happy to post on Instagram my link in the description. Check out my Instagram. Later on, I actually post my dinner setup right now. Table underneath the microphone. So it's a bit awkward to set up the whole thing. But anything to get my proper dinner, I guess, today. I'm going to try and go for another slice of beef. Not just FSX, but they're also part of FS 2004, I believe, and X-Plane 11s, 10, 9, and 8. So it's got a long-lasting lifetime to it. yes, don't forget your mint sauce as well, and the British rice as well. Mint sauce covering everything. And gravy. If you don't have gravy, forget about it. Gravy is the glorious thing in the world. So yeah, how you guys doing? Enjoying the stream so far? Anything you want me to do to make it a bit more lively for you? Like I said, I do a channel basically for you guys. If there's anything you want me to do, make it more like viewer orientated, then feel free to like say something. Any questions, feel free to ask. You name it, I'll answer. Yep, good to know. Stream's fine. Gravy is life. And yeah, back to the usual chat. Right, hang on. E-hat, okay, let me click. What FPS do you get in the cockpit? Max out settings. Me personally, ooh, what have I done? What have I done? Autopilot disconnect, right, not a good idea. You're going to reconnect autopilot. Shift still I wanted. I'm getting about 13 frames here, but that's because OBS is running. If I'm running normally, then I get easy 30. Cat's coming here as well. I think wants to go outside. I'll let her out in a moment. I'll take my plate down. Yeah, 30 is alright. Stream's a little laggy, is it? Right, I'll sort it out in a moment. So I think it's maybe because I'm running at max processing and flying over Europe. You know how bad FSX is at deloading chunks, so yeah, I think some areas lagging through the texture as well, not loading properly. Some areas a bit slow. I'll sort it out. I'm probably running too many like background programs at the same time. I do apologise for that. 1 second. Oops, so let's drop my pen in my plate, which is a good idea. Alright, load up that. There we go, right. So if I can now go to display capture. There we go, right. This is my setup right now. So I've got my plate down below. That's the stream up the top there. That's what I'm doing right now. That's my microphone sticking miles away from my desk. It's a bit awkward to get to, but I've got to do what I've got to do, I guess. Again, Joy Games on Instagram if you want to give me a follow on that. Anyway, back into game. The cat does want to go outside. I'm about to finish dinner anyway, so they're out then. Yes, that's a cat. Cat coop, not so much. Man, this really is starting to take the toll now. Whereabouts are we? If we head over the active sky, check on the map quickly. I am... Yeah, I'm just in Germany now, flying towards the Polish border. It's probably worth showing you this. I suppose just talking about it. So yeah, here we are. We arrive in 1 hour 58 compared to the 1 hour 27 on the FS passengers. So it really is now a case of can we get there on time, or will be a late flight, which would be a bit of a shame. You got some ground scenery as well, looking down up at the aircraft. Charlie. Yeah, cow wants attention. I'm gonna give her attention in a moment. So one last roast potato, 1 bit of meat, and 2 Yorkshire puddings. So I need to go take my plate downstairs on the table, and I'll be back to the stream full time, I guess. Got Martin Cargo, 321. Not sure who a UAT is. No, it's gonna be a default texture. 320, who is actually taxiing, maybe catching for departure, Air Berlin. Wet ground, it might actually be raining here as well. 738. Scandinavian, is that SAS? Yes, it is. And a 777 Austria Airlines, I'll assume. Austrian, yep. Anyways, give me 2 more minutes and then we'll be back to streaming full time. And I am back. Alright, so how are we doing? So we've avoided most storms, but they go for a bit of turbulence. Otherwise, yeah, flight's not been too bad today. Nice and calm, should be dark when we come into land. Yeah, plenty of more flights. Once I do come into land, I will be 11 hours. Yikes! Good luck with that. Yeah, clear weather now. And it will be clear for the majority of the trip now to Kaunas. Yeah, most storms were over Germany, although I believe we have now entered the Polish border. We're just along the Polish-German border now. We'll be flying actually in line with it for the next few minutes. So yeah, that should be won't be too bad. Yeah, there's no towers, no nothing. It'll just be a pick and approach, and coming to land kind of thing. Baron 58 has just departed. We've got there goes part of this massive runway, I have to say. I'm not sure what airport this is, but that's massive. Hang on. Back to our own aircraft. Go to active sky. On that and that. Right, Baron 58's departed. Nope. Boeing. United Air. No, not United. Welcome stream. Edjus EDJSS. How are you doing? Yeah, I can't. It's not a Beechcraft, I don't think. Have a quick look. Baron 58. There is no Beechcraft though, so it could potentially be this one. Which means if that is him, he has just departed. Yeah, sharp turn off takeoff. He's departed from Penensky-Tenek. That's Polish Airport. No, it's not. It's an LK, not a EP. It's Czech Republic. That's why. He's just departed from Penensky-Tenek. Penensky-Tenek. Yeah, he's going to do a low flyby across the town. Let's go back to FX6 capture. Yeah, he's going to do a low flyby. Most of his flying. Is that runway gone? It's now probably belong behind him. Anyway, he's got a 737 KLM, a Austrian A320, a default 21, who has paused or something. He's going very slow. Looking at the control there. Oops, he's out of sign. And I believe it's now our aircraft again. Yes, it is. Got another A321 default who's on the ground taxiing. And a 747 default who's... No, sorry, this was a Martin Cargo, wasn't it? I believe it was a Martin Cargo. MPH, yes, it is. So let's go back into our cockpit and carry on flying. So yeah, how you guys doing? We've got 5 views right now. How to get add-ons for FSX. Freeware or payware, depends what you're looking for. If it's aircraft, you drag and drop them into the sim objects folder. If it's scenery, into the add-on scenery folder and set up in the scenery library. Stick it in a priority list, different layout. Again, depends if he buys them or if he gets the freewares. If he buys them, then yes, there's generally an installer with it as well, so that's automatic. If he's going for the freewares, then there are some decent freewares out there. That's a bit more of a manual setup, I guess. Let's go for a flyby. Found landing in terms of watts. Is that an aircraft? Is that an airport? I actually don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. Landing, laning, take off so hard. Oh right, you find landing and taking off so hard. Then, before you even think about getting out on aircraft, if I were you, I would go for the default aircraft like Cessna and so forth, and learning how to fly, because landing and takeoff shouldn't be too difficult. And you don't have to taxi either. Yeah, not going to help you very much if you don't know how to do basic systems on an aeroplane. Learn. Before you do any downloads, any add-ons or so forth, go through the tutorial missions within FSX. There's a decent learning centre, hopefully that'll teach you how to taxi and fly. Because as it stands, you shouldn't really be thinking about downloads if you don't even know how to do the basics, like I said. Yeah, sunset over Europe. We're coming to land in the dusk, probably night time, actually full black night. ETA 1 hour 12 on that, on FS passengers. This active sky puts me at 1 hour and 34, so yeah, we may be a tiny bit late in this landing, which is a bit of a shame. Top descent is also in 1 hour 15 minutes, top of descent. Otherwise, yeah, slightly calm mood now, I guess, that we are in the majority of the flight done. Now it's just basically autopilot in charge of everything. So as I keep saying, sit back, relax, enjoy the flight as it is right now. And then we'll start bringing the aircraft in a bit later on once we are ready for it. Too hard to complete. Yeah, so saying, you should go for tutorials first before you even think about doing anything. Yeah, as I said, Mr. Games 455. Do tutorials before you think about downloading any add-ons, because it'll just be a waste of time. Learn how to fly first, then you'll be alright. There's a potential storm up ahead of us. Looking to my... It's directly ahead, maybe like my 11, 12 o'clock. Looking at the weather radar though, it should be nothing for us to have an issue with. Past that, no problem. But yes, there's a thunderstorm. There is lightning going on the bottom of that as well, so be careful for that. Otherwise, looking around to my left and right should be quite clear. Nice sunset flights. And when we come into land, it should be a nice scene. Although it's in the middle of nowhere, actually, this airport. It's in the middle of nowhere, so night lighting is going to be pitch black for most of it until touchdown. Night sky normally gets rid of the curvature of the Earth with its weather system, but looking at behind me, probably just the lighting, but yeah, it hasn't properly covered it. It's not too bad that side, mainly because it's covered in cloud, but yeah, to my right, bit cloudy. Not sorry, a bit empty. And behind me, you can see the curvature of the Earth, which is not the most realistic in the world, but I'm not to complain really, aren't I? Yeah, from the ground you can't see the aircraft too high up. Looking from the cabin interior. Nah, passengers at this point will just be relaxing a bit more. The majority of the flight's now done and descending in about 1 hour. Maybe a little bit more than that. Those cardboard seats though, yes, the PMDG interior. They were trying to have a proper interior in the virtual cockpit, simulated with the their original, the PMDG 737NG, the FS 2004 version. But due to polygon limits in the cockpit and the amount of detail in here, unfortunately PMDG had to stop that and just go for the normal exterior cockpit. But they were trying to go for an interior with virtual cockpit, which means you get the sounds and everything correct, but because of polygon limits they couldn't do it. Which is a bit of a shame, but oh well. It's just traffic going inbound, nothing too major for us just yet. Won't need to do anything until coming into land. Aerosols favourite twins need to have a cabin. Yes, that's true, it's just attached on the side of it. What's the other aircraft that I'm thinking of as well? It has an interior cabin. Even the Virtual CRJ pack actually had interiors as well. The Virtual CRJ pack has an actual interior cabin with the 3D exterior model. So we are actually, yeah, if we're heading towards Germany, Poland, there may be a few vaccine pilots in this area as well, which is worth flying. Let's see what sign comes off again. Turbulence has come to an, sorry, that was, no, sorry, that's the announcement, crew announcements. We always get a few of those. Functional VC, yes it does. And again, so does the PMDG. But the Virtual doesn't, you are right. Virtual is a bit more of a easier plane to fly for some people. Does remind me I actually need to do something quickly. Actually, I need to email the company as well. Tell them the time is up for something. So yeah, I believe it really is just YouTube at the moment on the stream. Yeah, it's 2 viewers at the moment. And I assume it's both you, Puma Gaming and Sally Hoss. Which is, I guess, quite good for us. Normally, I could get around like 10-20 viewers per stream. But as I said, it's a Sunday, it's late at night. Yeah, don't expect too much going on right now. Woo, Church came in. Sure, no problem, Puma. I will definitely talk to you in the future. And like I said, we will try and get a stream together or something going on. Collaboration, which will definitely be quite cool. Yeah, you too, mate. Thank you very much. How long do we have left? Under 1 hour till landing. Could be a little bit later than that because we are slightly late. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Yes and no. Spontaneous combusting on taxiway during approach would be a bit of a problem for us. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you next time, mate. Yeah, it's going to be quiet past this now. Really, it's just an evening flight. Wouldn't mind a few more people, I guess, watching in moments. A few more viewers, but as it stands, it was 12 to 3 dislike ratio. Not the greatest in the world. I've had better. Otherwise, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. You know, 2 people watching this right now. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you're on Twitch, give us a follow. If you're on YouTube, give us a like and subscribe as well. Helps the channel out. Get some more of the audience out there. Sun is now set. Not yet, it's actually a little bit more to go. From the ground it'll be set. From 36,000 feet, it should be alright. Moon over there, a bit cloudy. But generally quite calm. Generally quite calm. That's what I'm trying to say. Anything on the exterior as well. It may just be it again. Simple flights. Sun setting. Gonna be slightly calmer as well. Flying over the UK, I'd have the 3D lights at them, which is definitely quite nice to have. But for now, this will do us quite fine. When you land on to eat my potato chip. Yeah. That means you've got at least another... Hang on, I can give you a time for landing. Go for display capture. Alright, we are landing, and you can have your potato chip in about 1 hour 12 minutes. So yeah, we are actually 12 minutes late. No, 57 minutes, sorry, is that? Yeah, so a bit more than 12 minutes late. Welcome to stream Skywalker G, how you doing? So yeah, we're flying across western Poland now. Make a right turn just south of Gdańsk. And then we fly into Lithuania when we come into land in 1 hour and 10 minutes. Here on the ground. No, it's just going to be cloudy, is it? Yes, cloud, nothing too major. Everything's so soothing compared to my Scottish now. Is it? It's a mix between Londoner, English, actually, well, my father's from Birmingham area, so up north. Mother's from Poland, so Eastern European. It's mixed between both. With a bit of London chucked in as well, because I am from London. So yeah, it's a bit of a mix myself. Man, love cruising. Absolutely nothing to do whatsoever. Hang on, she might adjust the brightness. Yeah, that brightness is fine. Overhead panel, I could probably do a bit of lighting on. See what I've got. I mean, I could turn on dome lights if I wanted to. Not exactly permitted to do so. I could turn on dome lights. What lights can I get on? So I have an overhead. Hang on. Where is it? Got a few lights down there, don't we? There we go. Right, so turn on the brightness panel lights. Should turn those down a bit. There we go. That's what I wanted. See about bring it to the eye of bright. Bright. That is lit. Overhead panel. If I turn it off now. Yeah, that's fine. And I believe that's the top bar, is it? Yes, it is. So yeah, bring it to the T of bright. T of bright. Brightness of that. Should I give it down? Turn down a bit actually. It's not too bright. It's been blinding me. Main panel is that one. Not sure what that one is. Oh well, and then that, yeah, bring about just over half. So it's not too bright to blind us, but doesn't distract us from the aircraft as well. Bring those down. Main panel Oh right, it's just the backlighting. Yeah, keep that fairly high. Lights as you have as well. Main pan, yeah, it's just the usual stuff. Yeah, keep that down. Do you have overhead panel lighting as well? Should do. Get might actually do this in the, there we go, panel brightness. Right, just turn off the dome light quickly. There we go, much better. Circuit breaks don't need. But that's we can turn up to max, as the overhead panel will come in useful, especially when you come into lands in a very dark central Lithuania. No lighting, no nothing. There we go, that's a bit better for flight now, is it? Right, what are you guys saying on chat? Alright, I've got accent compared to Scottish. Hey, welcome to stream, Darren Elliott. You want a fidget spinner? Let's go for the... Again, fidget spinners are the biggest, most cancer of the earth, but there you go. You can spin that without having anything issue. I can also spin that too. The altitude up and down, vert speed. Spin that with no issue. Your 737 fidget spinners, I guess. Again, fidget spinners are cancer, and you shouldn't own one. And there you go, sun is now setting now. And about, I'd say, 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. That will be engulfed. And again, you shouldn't really stare directly at the sun now, should you? The low resolution, FSX sun. If you're epileptic, actually, yeah, if you're epileptic right now, I do apologise. There we go. Woo! Nope, that's not going to work, is it? Nope, that was a fail. I was your only one. Yeah, I was one of your only commenting years. Stream was a bit more active earlier, then it's kind of gone down as we are now in the middle of cruising, with not much going on right now until coming into land. So could be a little while to go, at least an hour. Although we are actually slightly late, we are behind schedule. So yeah, we are not going to make it directly on time this one. We'll be a little bit behind. But I will say, having a user for this channel, so I do thank you very much for that one. You have to come back for a fair few streams over time. Nice last on the MCD panel. Yeah, PMDG has got a bit of a learning curve, but once you get the basic hang of it, it's not too bad. Fair bit to learn, but eventually you'll get the hang of things, and you'll know what to do as well. Good for second service runners go on board catering. Cruise automatic in this, so I've got no control over it. I can click on the buttons. Doesn't do anything. And actually thinking about that as well, do Ryanair really do a second cater? I swear Ryanair's like, again, really low budget, do it once and just forget about it. It's not that much of a service, is it? Hang on, my microphone's actually just like disconnected from the shock mounts. There we go. Fine. So yeah, earlier on the stream, just after takeoff, my arm actually just collapsed on me and just the microphone fell out of it. So a bit awkward there, but I was able to just quickly sort that out whilst we're in the air. Otherwise, just get that into position, and there we go. If you guys have any questions, if you want to talk about, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer. If you want to talk about, again, just feel free to say. Anything to make the stream a bit more interesting for you guys as we carry on flying towards Kaunas. Yeah, Alicante-Elche to Kaunas International, Boeing 737-800. PMD GNGX, using EMB series and a few other mods as well. And the sun is soon to set over central Poland. Yeah, sun's still almost setting now. The weather's actually completely clear, I have to say. I'm getting more comfortable. There we go. Yeah, weather's completely clear, not a single cloud anywhere. Ignoring those ones. There is an airport down there as well. That's part of Polish Airport's Volume 1. Is that Katowice? No, it's not. Actually, it could be Katowice. Basically, I've got Polish Airport's Volume 1 pack because I do like Poland, flying to Poland as well. It's not Katowice, unfortunately. That is... Well, see, I'm up north of the country, so I don't even know why I didn't think that's Katowice. Yeah, it's just south of me at this point. Powice? Right, so that's not even Volume 1, it's probably like it's probably Volume 2 or Volume 3. It's low quality, but yeah. One of the freeware ones that you can get with their websites. Well, the main airports I fly to is down south, other than Gdańsk, which is up north. And we'll be going past that using actually as a waypoint. But yeah, nice to see actually on the Polish airports from the sky. An interesting view that. Any aircraft in here? Just an A321 who has left the runway. I know he's at gates, getting himself ready to go actually. Which airport are you at? Because that is a scenery. That might actually be Katowice. Let me just look at the active sky map. No other traffic, so he is not spawned. Yeah, actually he's on the ground, that's why. I think that may be Katowice's airport. Trying to make a guess from the model. Actually, no, what? This isn't Katowice, I'm wrong. Not sure what it actually is through looking at the roof design. Not a normal one, actually. Not one I've really flown to. Oh, there we go. Is that... I can't see it. Hang on, let's minimise the chat. This is a Polish Airports pack. Not Polish Airlines just spawned in. Where's this Gdańsk? I think this may actually be Gdańsk. I can't tell because there is normally words inside the airport terminal which you could read. Trying to look at the inside information. Yeah, Gdańsk Lech Wałęsa airports. Yeah, this is Gdańsk. You see the information on the left there, on the back wall bit in the distance. Gdańsk Lech Wałęsa. We've got an A321 and 737 at gates. A lot of Polish Airlines. And if I look on the inside as well, it'll tell you that it's Polish airports and there's a guy's signature as well. Yeah, also I like this pack. I do like my Polish airports. I do like my stuff. So yeah, like I said, we'll be using whoops, just minimise chat by accident. Shouldn't have done that. But yeah, I do like my Polish airports. So a right turn, that cuts us straight across into Lithuania, top of descent in 30 minutes. We're actually gaining time, I will not lie. ETA 49 minutes, we are now only 8 minutes late, so we have caught up time. Let's see what kind of landing we're actually going to get at Lithuania. If we go over to briefing, we are landing on runway, zoom at the bottom. Runway 08, so that's the ooh, actually it's a bit awkward on the flight plan to work around that. So hang on, departure arrival, so landing on 08 ILS. I don't have the legs, hang on. First of all I need to actually then delete one of the last legs because that's not going to help me. So delete DTIG. If I copy that over, what does it create? Let's go step by step. So set to plan, step. CIO, wait, hang on, if I zoom out. Oh yeah, that's decent. I can come in for that approach. So maybe a waypoint a bit further out I could use. And raise that. Do I have a star I could possibly use to arrive with? So arrival. ILS 208. What stars do I have which can guide me in? Not that one. Erase. Legs. Nope, sorry. Departure arrival 08. Try that one. Legs step. Nope, not that one. Departure arrival 08. Let's try Timic. What's that? Come in and then hook onto the... yeah, that's a bit nicer for us. So I'll do CI08 to here. And that can go into there. Creating a slightly nicer approach into... yeah, that's much better for us. So that's our approach sorted. Once we come into land, top of the descent will be soon. It's a map. Quickly zoom out. Top of the descent, there we go. It's in about 90 nautical miles. 90 nautical miles until we land. And yeah, we're now over central Poland. 8 cars, that's fine. ETA, 38 minutes according to FS passengers. According to Active Sky, we are arriving in 44 minutes, and according to Smart Cars, we are arriving in 23 minutes. That's a bit shorter than it should be. Yeah, Smart Cars know the least. Active Sky is generally most accurate, but if I fly faster, then we'll always be a bit quicker. Because Active Sky believes I'm now going to land in at runway 23 as opposed to 08, so we can cut a few minutes on that as well during our descent. It's not a bad approach I've got for this. The approach to this airport should be better than I hope so. Don't need a weather radar, it's absolutely fine. It's a great night for flying. Sun has set, has it? Ooh, tiniest little tip left visible. And yeah, we should just come to land no problem. I should do something quickly. Do that. Definitely do that. Copy that. Make sure it works. Go over to here. And I need to do this. Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, nearly half an hour. And let me just announce it on here as well that I'm doing it. There we go. So yeah, in about 20 minutes we'll be doing our initial descent, top of descent in 22 minutes. So yeah, that'll be alright for us, good timing. Now below 80 nautical miles. In that imminent level as well, and then we're coming in towards about 70 nautical miles. Yep, sun south sets. Any traffic in the area? No, it's just 2 aircraft at Good Lines. One's actually pushing back now, the A321. So yeah, he'll soon be departing. We'll try and watch his takeoff actually, if that's the case. What he turned was using the default FSX pushback. Doesn't matter, both engines just come on for him. So yeah, he'll soon depart. And you got the road as well. Polish Airports Volume 1, this is from Gdańsk Airports, Gdańsk, Lech, Wałęsa. Decent pack, and I think the lighting actually will just work well with this, especially the cars over there. So we do use Gdańsk as a waypoint to ours. At least we're just going to go past it at high altitude. And you can see the Polish coastline just on the very edge. So visibility at night is generally a bit lower. And yeah, the 737's been there for a few minutes now, so we'll keep an eye on him for leaving as well. Top descent's coming up to about 59 nautical miles. Although I may go a little bit earlier than that, we'll see what happens during descent. Three viewers and no one saying anything. Come on guys, he's still alive. Please someone talk to me. I don't like being alone. Any questions, feel free to ask. Anything you want to know, just say it and I'm more than happy to answer for you guys. Otherwise I have now set up an approach. And looking at the, yeah, get to the next waypoint, and then it's after that we descend to 15,151. Hang on, if that's not even flight level anymore, so what's the transition actually over Poland? Seems quite high actually. Minor turbulence, that's fine. That's not going to work. Steam overlay. Yeah, I might try and find... Actually no, because we're going to Lithuania, so transition actually may be different over there. Generally it's changed once you're on tower though, once you're on a tower frequency, so that'll be fine. I should get a QNH frequency as well. Once I come into land, I'll be able to get that off the sky as well, because there is no active tower at Kaunas right now. So yeah, it's just a case of once I start descending, I've now set up a arrival on the FMC, so that's been dealt with. Send the aircrafts, get the pressure, get it in millibars preferably, and hook onto the ILS coming in for landing. So another 10 minutes till top of descent, another half an hour till arrival. So yeah, should be too long for the rest of the flights. Been quite decent. I mean, turbulence has been minor. Slight hiccup after we departed from Spain, started from Alicante when my microphone stand actually collapsed on me. I was a bit awkward. Had a roast dinner as well midstream as well, eating that on the whoops, nope, close that. Eating a roast dinner while streaming was nice and fun. Otherwise, it's been quite good for me. Into normal view. There you go. Establish runway ILS 33. Who's that? Air France. Don't see you anywhere. I mean, you're taxiing to gate. I think you may have approached airports yourself. That's decent taxiing on the thing there. Anyways, wait for you to depart. I should give you a watch, shall we? Not finding PM duty. All my liveries. Done with this. That's fine. Much better. I actually never noticed how Discord turns your thing purple when you're streaming. Oh, yep. Oh, right. Actually gives you a proper tag, streaming Alicante-Elche. Oh, right. I did not know Discord did that. Live on Twitch. If I actually clicked on that, then it genuinely would take me over to Twitch to watch stream. It's a nice feature, Discord. I like that. I like that a lot. It means I can spam people that I'm streaming and tell them to just click on my name to get to live stream. I like that a lot. Thank you very much, Discord. I've also got 5 viewers right now, all 5 of you on YouTube. So I stream onto both Twitch and YouTube, as those are generally the main sources of viewers for me. So might as well go for both of them at the same time. Alright, top of descent soon. Like I said, I may go for like early descent. Otherwise, you're coming up to 20 nautical miles now for that. When it comes to maybe 10, I'll start my descending. Yeah, I got an approach, sorry, I got a star set up. Got the, no, don't have the ILS set up though. I can do that now. So if we go to briefing, ILS for Kaunas is going to be 109.578. 109.578. 109.5. Toggle that. 78. 78 over on the co-pilots. And it's 109.5. You know what, I've never done an auto land on this plane. Maybe it's worth looking at an auto landing, see what that's like. Never done it, could be quite interesting. I mean, it's completely flat ground at Kaunas. It's literally just fields surrounding it, a few houses, nothing too major. So we may be giving it a go during descent. So yeah, 6 views right now. How you guys doing? Anything I make the stream a bit more interesting for you guys? It is a bit quiet, I will say. Any questions, feel free to ask. If you want to chat, just go ahead. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you got. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to start our descent in a few minutes. In fact, have I missed top of descent? Shoot, yes I have. Right, let's descend to... Hang on, bring it down. I'm not paying attention there. Right, so 2,000 feet per minute for now, that will do. I'll check my airspeed in a moment, and we're going to bring it down to 160. Nope, sorry, wrong way. Bring it down to 16. So now it's on that that we're doing it as well. So descending from flight level 360 to flight level 160. And yeah, we will soon come into land. Yeah, slightly missed top of descent, unfortunately. That's my own fault. Spoilers armed. Try and bring the aircraft down as quick as I can now. And keep on the airspeed as well. Don't want that going too fast for me. Oh boy, this will be a tight turn one. Though I can try and, if I need to, I'll bring the aircraft down to the right a bit. Take a slightly different approach in, which is again possible for me. Bring the aircraft down to about 3,000, and there behind that maybe 5,000, 6,000 feet. And from there we can then go onto the ILS, hook it on and auto land if possible. Alright, so yeah, descent rate's not too bad now. Speed, we are slightly slowing down. That's alright then, I guess, at 2,500. Cruise now doing an announcement for descending. So yeah, cruise now doing announcements for descending. We will come in to land 23 minutes onto FS passengers. Alex Sky puts my landing at 23 minutes. Actually, will be bang on time at this rate, which is good because earlier on in the flight I was actually a bit late. I was about 45 minutes late, so I did increase the cost index there a bit, which is fine, I guess. And that's bringing the aircraft down. So bring the aircraft to 16,000. Actually, we'll bring it down to 6,000, which I can then use to hook onto the ILS, the approach. 6,000. So let's get 16,000. I'll announce that as well. Otherwise, I get the aircraft starting, set up for landing. So yeah, just passing 26,000. I'll zoom out on that. 6,000 before the line up for the ILS. That's perfect. That will do me fine. In fact, I probably slightly decreased this descent rate, which is a bit ridiculous at 2,500. That will do me because it's a slight left turn as well, so it's not direct. Also do better for the speed as well. 262. The aircraft's trying to get into. Gonna be a nighttime approach. That's fine by me. Again, it's been a little while since I've done a nighttime actual flights, so it shouldn't affect me in any way, shape or form. But you never know. I may have like an off day, although that's very rare in some cases. Anyways, coming up to 262 knots. There we go. Sending past 240. What's the pressure outside thing? It is at 101. Right, 1014 millibars. 1014. I remember that one. Yeah, aircraft system's controlling the speed alright. Actually, I'm descending. I do probably want to lower that a bit. 230 will do for now on that. Aircraft will level off eventually and sort itself out. Once I get below 10,000, I'll still need to shallow the descent rate. So actually, it'd be best to keep it 250 for now. Again, a bit of a steep descent this, but shouldn't be too bad. Especially when the aircraft wants to get to at least 15,000 by the next waypoint, which is when we hook onto the star. Our standard approach procedure. Well, standard approach routing. So it's technically standard. Yeah, SID. Standard standard something departure. Start standard approach routing. So we'll get hooked onto that in a moment. Otherwise, passing 20,000 at 160. I'm going to announce I'm going to 060. And we will come into land in about 20 minutes. So good time for me at the moment. Should be alright. 155 passengers aboard today. And satisfaction's not too bad. Bit of minor adrenaline for turbulence. Nothing these passengers aren't dealing with too bad at the moment though. So likewise, if you guys enjoying the stream, do leave a like as well. Do get subscribed, just the usual to help the channel out. Otherwise, I think in the moment I'll start focusing for landing properly. There we go, passing 190 now. Time is 8:01 according to the clock. Actually, I won't go straight to 6,000. I will go to 10,500.
Transition altitude, Captain.
No, we're not. Transition altitude is at, I think it's like 6,000 in Lithuania. That's just US transition altitude that is automatically gone for in the simulator. Doesn't matter. So yeah, bring it to 10,500, where from here I can sort out the airspeed when I go below 10,000. Right, so now it's on thing I'm going down as well. So descending from flight level 16. Whoops, can't spell. From flight level 160 to flight level 105. There we go. And it's from 105 to 060, where I can then get the QNH out of 1014. And then come into lands. And then going to get below 10,000 feet, I've got to do the landing lights as well, which is no problem. So still over Poland, we're now entered Lithuania. Yeah, we have now entered the Lithuanian country. Just past the border now. My time's actually here, we'll say. I'll bring back the weather radar just in case. As yeah, again, any questions, if you guys don't have anything to ask, feel free to ask in chat. More than happy to answer you guys. Guys, it's been a bit quiet, I will say, today. It has been very quiet. Normally I get about 10-20 viewers, and they always only have a bit of chats. Today it's been a bit quieter. But again, it's Sunday evening. Who's really watching YouTube at this time? More people just either enjoying dinner, going to bed or whatnot, going out. And I think after this, I think I may go downstairs as well and just relax a bit. Plan a flight tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be doing Delta Airlines from Minneapolis to New York, JFK. So that's in my list to do. Yeah, definitely a bit turbulent right now. That's alright. Whoops, make sure I've got message ready. Flight level 105 to flight level 060. And there we go. See, in a moment the aircraft will level off, start slowing down, and it's from there I'll start doing the bring the aircraft down to speed, sort out the flaps, just the usual in terms of getting the aircraft ready to land. I've set up the ILS. I've set the ILS, so you can just set the approach once that's ready. There's another 500 feet to go. Spotting the airport would be quite fun this, as well. Nice and dark. There we go, so yeah, aircraft's now leveled off. Airspeed is slowing. Once it goes below 250, I can then start the normal descents down to 6,000. So that I want to keep at 0. Nope, keep it at 0. And that can go down to 6,000. Once it's ready. Okay, so we've now gone below, so yeah, let's go below 230 now. She wants to bring it to 200 if I'm lucky. And we'll do a slow descent down. There we go, that's good speed now. Bring it down 500 feet per minute, so we get a bit too slow. Bring that to about 1,500, will that do us? Yeah, just in time for the ILS. So start doing flaps as well, blowing 10,000 feet, so not on the landing lights.
Descending below 10,000 feet, Captain.
Flaps 1. Flaps 2. There we go, actually now bring some extra drag into the aircraft. Slow us down as we come into land. There we go. Nice and foggy, I have to say, the landing lights are at the moment. Probably says something about our visibility at the moment, otherwise it should be quite normal for us. Final at, what's the arrival code for this airport? I haven't checked. EYKA. Right, set that message for final approach and landing. Let's do a flaps 3. And yeah, flaps will have to come in a bit. Let's get to about 185 actually is a decent speed for that. Spoilers are arms. And we will eventually get down to speed. It's flaps 5. Yeah, by flaps 10 we should start doing landing gear. You know, let's go for slightly shallower descent rates because at our current speed it should be alright for us. So we now do our airspeed, aircraft down, there you go. Next waypoint takes them to the start. Then we're coming for land, so let's bring the aircraft down, speed down, below 200, we can then go for flaps 10. There we go, coming below 200 knots now. Flaps 10. Just bring the airspeed down to about 160. Flaps 15. Gear down.
Gear down.
Yep, landing in 10 minutes at this point. Landing in 10 minutes. Actually now low spoilers as the throttle's now increasing, we don't need that. Okay, the aircraft's now levelling off at 6,000. Should bring it down to 5,000 actually. That'd be a bit nicer for me. 500 feet per minute will do. 2 minutes getting down is plenty. Flaps 25. There's one more flap, so it's to 30. And now when we come to landing speed. Now a good time to toggle the approach as well. So once, yeah, we are now on the localizer. So just now we're on final, coming to land, and then taxi to gates. Once we are on the again, so we are on localizer. Once we have reached the glide slope, aircraft will take control. Let's go down to about 140 then. 135, that'll do. Aircraft will slow down, and we will now lower the flaps to 25. Sorry, 30 degrees. I do apologise. 30 degrees. Here we go now on the final at Kaunas in Estonia. Yeah, very much a nighttime approach this, so don't expect too much in terms of looking out the window. Actually, 135 may be a bit low. Go for 140. It's a good speed for this. Now at 5,000. Flaps down, gears down, 3 greens. Lights were set. Wait for the final bit of flight now. Check for weather. Around about 5 nautical miles, we will get onto the localizer, get onto the glide slope, where aircraft will bring us down. We're going to deactivate auto throttle, touch plane down. So yeah, bring it down close, deactivate autopilot, keep it throttling, and then idle at about 30 feet. Few storms to our left, few storms to the west. Otherwise, yeah, heading towards the east, absolutely nothing. There was no weather issues looking at the radar, it was all clear. Should be an easy landing this, don't expect anything to go wrong this one. I was keeping up the runway as well because it's pitch black outside. Actually, it's very dark outside, I have to say. We get a bit more visual through the landing lights, which is helpful. Roads do light up. The runway should have lighting as well. Well, obviously we'll have lighting, so we'll keep spotting out for that. Anyways, we should now make a right turn, and the aircraft will then hook onto the glide slope. There we go, with all localizers set, glide slope set, aircraft's in charge. Yes, you have the runway in sight. Not very clear, I have to say, but runway is in sight. Just looks very much like any other bits of lighting on the ground at the moment. Anyways, decent approaching, calm weather, no turbulence. We're going to arrive about 5 minutes early, so being a Ryanair aircraft expects the fanfare when we touch down. Actually, yeah, there's a bit of turbulence right now, a bit of a storm as well ahead of us. Alright, be careful for that one. Yeah, I'm going to say this approach does seem a little off. Yes. Deactivate autopilot now. Yep, done that. Auto throttle off. That was a bit of a steep descent. Anyways, let's focus on the landing now, shall we? Idle throttle. The plane down. There we go. Slight bounce that. Reverse thrust set. Reverse thrust cut. And there we go. We have arrived 4 minutes early at Kaunas in Estonia. So yeah, get to the end of the runway, turn around and taxi to the gates, which I have no idea where they are at this time, I will say. Just trying to spot some lighting on the way back. There we go, landed on time. There gets now taxi back to gates. Alright, okay, sea terminals at the end of the runway there, so it's the majority of the taxiway going back. Yeah, 30 throttle's fine. Just raise the spoilers. Brakes can come down, although flats will do once we get off the runway. Yeah, you are right. That was a bit of a high intercept to the ILS there. Descent was a bit poor, but the actual flight itself wasn't too bad. Yeah, the airport's a lot shadowed than expected. Anyway, a bit of a storm coming in as well. Be careful for that. Otherwise, getting to gates. And we'll see what the descent rate as well. It was coming to land. FS passengers should give me the numbers for that one. Didn't feel too bad. It was a bounce. It was a bounce, I will say. We'll see what happens then. But I don't see what you'd say about the speed. I think the speed was alright, 140. Yeah, I'm happy you said the altitude was a bit high, but don't think it was going too slow, 140. Speed I'm quite happy with. Anyways, there should be a turning point in the taxiway here. And gates are over there, so keep an eye out for that. You can see the yellow sign on the side taxiway there. Follow that to gates. There we go. There we go. Now idle throttle, bring your aircraft to a halt, and do a clean up. So flaps go up. Already did the brakes. Already did the spoilers. So landing lights can come off. Taxi lights come on. And on us now taxi to the gate. Bring the aircraft around. Yeah, taxiways at this airport's a bit awkward, but either way, that's terminal there. So if we bring it to this spot here and end the flight, so yeah, we've got a pushback tug here. We don't actually need it, so in reality we could just taxi forwards. Either way, just bring the aircraft to halt here. Idle throttle, bring the aircraft to a halt. And there we go. Parking brake set. Engines off. Strobe lights can now come off. And taxi lights come off as well. There. Go to ground setup as well. So wheel chocks in place, ground power set. We're in the air conditioner as well. There we go. Passengers now take off their seatbelts. Ground power on.
Flight attendants disarm doors and cross-check.
Menu, FS actions. We'll go for doors. Open the air stair. Open the forward cargo doors. That's what you loaded. And front door can now open. Passenger now deboard the aircraft. Right then, so we could sit through the 5-minute deboarding stage, or I could just end the flight here. So, FS passengers, you will now end the flight. Go to display capture, so I've got my monitor. Right then, so that's fine. Yeah, perfect flights apparently. So, not sure about your airspeed so much, but 539 points. So, nice landing, perfect flights. Landed scheduled airport was a 256 landing, which isn't too bad. 256. Landed at scheduled airport, precise arrival time 42 seconds. There you go, 42 seconds is good. Long flights without time acceleration, that's fine. Extreme weather during approach with landing conditions as well. Otherwise, I think that's quite a successful flight, that myself. There you go, Alicante to Kaunas. And there you go, to record the flight and end the stream here. So tomorrow I'll be doing a New York JFK to, Minneapolis to New York JFK in Delta Airlines. That'll be tomorrow. And then my next flights with Ryanair will be from Kaunas, and I'll be flying to London Luton Airport. So I'll do that on the stream maybe tomorrow, maybe on Tuesday. We'll see what time has for me. But other than that, I thank you guys very much for watching. Do leave a like if you did enjoy it, do subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.